bad stuff about you too.
I've been too embarrassed to admit it, but so kind to everyone. But never lets her old man off the hook. Unless my wife and I are having a fight, then especially when she was little. Every time I took her out... All right, easy now.
I don't know.
Are you taking anything for it?
Yeah. I'll be fine once I see my brother. He's gonna pick some frost fairy flower leaves and brew a tonic.
I see.
We should probably discuss arrangements for tonight, now that the deceased has left our midst. However, out of an abundance of caution, I'll keep watch.
Shouldn't we take shifts? I can take one if needed.
No need. I managed to get a nap in earlier, so I have plenty of energy right now. After all the tension of the past few...
What a long day. This whole situation turned out to be way more complicated, but Valeri's right. I should just try to calm down and get some rest. The last thing I want is to give myself...
He's awake! He's awake! Get over here, you big lug, and take a look!
If you must call me something, call me Mr. Door. The Black Mist is coming. You need to go.
Are you all right? Can you walk? We just got attacked by monsters on our way up. That Mr. Door fellow protected us. He just seemed to come out of nowhere. Not much of a talker, but when it comes to taking down monsters, that man doesn't hold back. Curses! The Black Mist is catching up to us. We need to keep going. Mr. Door, I don't believe I've ever seen you around here before. Why is that?
There's no need to try to get to know me. I'm just Mr. Door.
Looking for trouble?
Mr. Door! Monsters! Quick, get rid of them!
I can just push these ones off.
Oh, well, anyway, we're lucky to have you here. Thanks for saving us earlier.
No need to thank me. This is where my duty lies.
Looking for trouble?
So we're doing this the hard way.
There! Just you wait.
Condense!
What's this?
Cryostorm!
Remarkable work, Mr. Door. Oh, if I had your muscles, I'd do the same. Are none of these doors the one you're looking for?
No.
Come no closer. By my command. Condense and crystallize. Impossible.
Condense!
Impossible.
I'm so exhausted. And the black mist is... Wait, look! There's more monsters down there! Are they coming from within the black mist? No, no! They're gaining on us! Quick, keep going, or they'll be at our heels any second! Mr. Door, what are you doing? We need to get out of here. They're coming!
Found it. This is my door.
What? You mean...
I am a door. This is where my duty lies.
No! You saved us. We can't leave you behind.
You must keep going. A door can only keep things out for so long. You must...
But... Oh, you're right. Let's go. We can't let... The black mist isn't moving anymore. Looks like both the monsters and Mr. Door... I didn't just imagine all... Surely I wasn't so scared out of my mind that I hallucinated a door as a human... Oh, okay, good. There's no way we both hallucinated... Getting sleepy? Well, looks like we're safe for now. Go ahead. Let's...
What time is it? I guess everyone's still asleep? These past 2 days... Larry?
Wake up! Everyone needs to
Just like the last 2 nights. No clear cause of death. I've been a real thorn in your side, haven't I? But for me, life...
How's Tonya?
I just checked on her, and it doesn't seem like anything serious. She's just exhausted from the past couple of days.
That means...
If Valeri was awake and...
This is so
Actually, one thing has changed.
Can a death at night even be defended against? But Mr. Shram was all... After the deceased Shram left, there was one less victim last night. It's a reasonable conclusion, considering the only variable. The number of people who die each night is equivalent to the number of dead among us. That's your theory, right?
Exactly. We identify by that logic.
Another one?
Having an extra person was definitely a cause for...
One more dead person among us. If Mitya's theory is right, it's just, at the time, we had no... If only we'd taken it more seriously as a pop...
I'm sorry. This is my fault. I had information that could have been helpful.
I'm partly to blame as well. I was too quick to dismiss Odette's concerns.
What is this about? What have you two...
Sounds like there's some big news you've been keeping from the rest of... I'm the dead person? Wow. That's certainly news to me.
Odette and I talked about it yesterday, but we thought it just wasn't possible, so we left...
Yeah, I don't blame you. If I'd been there, I probably would have reached the same conclusion. Let me just try and verify this. I just scoured, but I honestly have no recollection of dying. That's where I'm different than Mr. Shram.
Having seen Mr. Mitya a few days...
Well, if it isn't Mitya, then who? Do we vote on it?
If you don't mind me asking, Traveler, I believe you mentioned that you know Tonya's brother. Had you ever met her before all this?
No, never. Wait.
Now just 1 minute. I know where this is going. You can't just randomly point a finger at anyone. You're in the hot seat, and all of a sudden you want to divert our suspicions onto...
Trying to pick a fight, Mr. Chuganov? Whenever you open your mouth, all you do is attack people, and I've had enough of it. If you don't want to engage in a civil discussion, you can shut up.
little brat!
Did Mitya ask about Tonya because he suspects her? I suppose I only identified her by age, and nothing else.
I'm just saying, you're going around casting suspicion on people for no reason. How could Tonya be dead? I can vouch for her, if nothing else.
Oh, really?
Since being here, I don't think I ever mentioned she was Child's sister specifically. Does Chuganov actually know her?
If Chuganov can vouch for her, then it can't be Tonya either. In which case, it seems unlikely that there's another dead person among us at... Miss Odette, could you go over that afternoon with me one more time? When you found...
No problem.
No matter how hard I try, I just can't. Miss Vojanitsa, during our last meal together, I told you how some of the researchers were suffering from temporary...
Oh, yeah.
Right. And even though some of my memories from that after...
Are you suggesting you're
Of course. How am I only...
You mean being silently...
The researcher's amnesia. I must thank you, Odette. I think your perspective just helped...
Oh, leave! Hey, wait a minute! Aren't you rushing into this? What if you're wrong? You'll pay with your life!
Come on, kid. Aren't you...
I have other reasons beyond what... I remember during Miss Odette's performance, while I was sitting in the audience, I can't remember it now at all. And I didn't take any notes.
No. Hold on. I see where you're going. There's a glaringly obvious flaw in that idea, no? How can...
I believe Miss Odette's account. During the period where my memory... All it would take is for the same thing to happen. There's no evidence to suggest that anyone... Please relax, everyone. If, on the other hand, I'm still alive right now, well...
Mitya's right. This is the only thing we can try right now.
What is a scientist if not someone who with this snowstorm, the ley line phenomenon, ghosts of the dead, and my amnesia, we've been paralyzed by... But if I do get resurrected, you can be sure that I'll come back with the truth of all this. Just you wait.
Poor Mr. Mitya. I didn't even get to see...
Maybe it's a good thing that you weren't there to...
I hate goodbyes. Why does it feel like everyone around me is slow?
Maybe it's the realization that, come to think of it, you could take it a step further and say, if I make it out of here, I'm...
Without regrets. I feel like a strange sense of anxiety has been...
Are you okay?
If something's bugging you...
I have a travel companion named Paimon. Alosha and Odette have met her before. She's been feeling unwell recently.
You're worried about her, aren't you? That makes sense.
To be honest, I used to feel... But with Paimon by my side, over time, she loves eating, sleeping, over the last few days that we've been apart. But by the time I snap out of it, the conversation has already moved. I'm trying to overcome...
I don't know if this will make you... I could be surrounded, but later on I started to think all we can do is... So... What...
Thank you.
But Vojanitsa...
That's just the choice. Like I said before. Our songs have... But... Does a story... So I made the choice.
Could you teach me how to Okay. I've never heard that one before. I feel like I can hear a sense...
Color me impressed, Tonya. Most people can only tell if a song is... I've actually never performed. It means something like, "May those we have lost watch over us, and follow this song back home in the night, so that we might be reunited once more."
No wonder I could hear that sound.
It's getting late, Tonya.
Okay, but...
Of course.
Once I get out of here, I definitely don't plan on ever coming back. But I guess that means I'll never get to hear Vodia Needs Us sing again. That's a sad thought. Before I fall asleep, I should cherish this moment of companionship while it lasts. In here, and I feel kind of dizzy. Huh? What was that no-
Return, O spirits. Fulfill your oath of protection.
I'm alive?
No time for questions. Quick, over here. Turn on the switch. We need to bring... Alright, we're safe. Sort of. I know it's hard, but you can't let this place go dark, or she'll kill you again. Yep. Luckily, I was here to resurrect you. Otherwise, that'd have been
a bit more than a bummer, I'd say. Wait.
Sure I do. I'm your guardian spirit after all. I specialize in soul recall. Oh, it's nice to meet you, bud.
Thanks.
Alright, there's no time to waste. We need to reach the next switch before the place gets too dark. If we bring the light back, Night Prayer won't be able to get to us. Sweet, sweet light! It's back! Now that's a sight for sore eyes. It's Night Prayer. We need to move quick, but don't let her notice you. Look out! The next switch is... over there! Prayer is here too. Oh, this can't be the only path. I won't let you die like this. Not on my watch. The switch is just up ahead. Hurry! It's too dark. We're not gonna make it. Come on, faster! I won't let you die like this. Not on my watch.
Even though it's not permanent, dying is definitely not a pleasant
Great. You're back.
Yeah, thanks.
Time for you to get out of here. Quick.
What about you? You're not coming with me?
I can't. I've already been used up. A guardian spirit's skills are finite. I can only resurrect. I might not look any different, but my essence has been exhausted. I can go no further.
Why didn't you tell me soon?
Because it would...
But...
Go. Now.
What do you need?
Well, I guess there's no need to
This wasn't supposed to happen. You lied to us, didn't you,
Take a long, hard look at... I suspected you on day one. And you, little hunter, ever so content with...
Now you're just lashing out in Where was all this passion and
Is that a threat?
After all the Valerie and Mitya, but first, I need to... They're dead, yes. I clearly remember Mr. Of those who remain, the only person we've never met before is Tonya. People are easily misled by first impressions. But Mr. Chuganov vouched for Tonya, how's Tusser been lately?
Tusser?
Your brother Ajax must have mentioned me in his letters home, right? Did he say anything about a blonde traveler?
No. And my brother's name is Razik, not Ajax.
Oh.
Chuganov, looks like it's your turn to do some explaining. Yesterday, you...
I knew you were behind this, Chuganov. Everything about you is fake. Down to that night when But thinking back on it now...
Even that was a lie? But why would he lie about having a...
Curses! Oh, why is there no end to this blast?
I think I remember now. I know how I ended up. The reason I'm always coughing is because I got sick with frostbite. It's not a very common illness. It's partly just after a while. I felt so one day. I told my brother that I wanted him to. He agreed. He snuck me up. We got to the theater, bought tickets, and.
Oh, don't.
When I woke up, I couldn't find my brother but there's no way he'd leave me behind. So I decided to stay here and wait for Tonya. It sounds like... Yeah, I know. I understand now. After all of that, it turns out I can't blame... I'm sorry, everyone.
Your name probably isn't even Tonya, is it? Didn't that ever strike you as odd over the last few days?
Well, when I was little, my brother and I read a storybook. When we escaped from the hospital, so when you first approached me and said my brother had sent you, I thought he must have chosen a fake name that only the two of us... At least your memory of death isn't painful. Now it's your turn, Chuganov.
You're right. I was lying. I happen to know that the Harbinger child and his sister Tonya managed to get tickets, so... And... yes. The truth of the matter is... I lost them. My daughter's name was Iskra. And before you ask, she... After Iskra passed, one day when I came home, I soon discovered that...
Nothing more than a pathetic means of escapism. So explain your false
The night before last, when I was chatting with Tonya, she mentioned that her combined with her The snow cough used to be Henning, but the year after my daughter passed away... It turned out that all previous treatments were complete. That was the final straw for me. So, more than anyone, I know full well that in this poor Miss Tonya, therefore, had to have been from an era when...
So, you projected your daughter onto her? Even...
That doesn't make any sense. You knew...
How can you just declare a living person dead and throw them out into that snowstorm? Mitya's gone. My good buddy Shram's gone. And now it's Tonya's turn, isn't it? The others I can make my peace with, but I just want her to live. I'll be damned if I'm... Not again! Not this time!
Mr. Chuganov, stop. By the sounds of it, you've known I was dead since the night before last, right? I really liked Mr. Valeri, Mr. Mitya, and Miss Vodyanits. I'm not happy about that. The reality is...
No!
Well, at this point, despite all the bad things since the day I'm very fond of you all. And that's why I'm not fond of you at all, Mr. Chuganov. It's them that you owe an apology. Well then, I suppose this is it.
You're leaving already? It's still early. Don't you want to stay?
No, thank you. My name is Patashka. It was nice. Feels strange that we're only being properly...
Patashka?
What are you doing, Chuganov? Are you crazy?
Let me leave.
In your dreams. Don't think you're getting off that easy when you had a hand in the deaths of so many people. The Fatui have honed... I think we should leave. I doubt this snowstorm is ever going to stop. For all we know.
Wait, we finally solved the mystery of the haunted theater today. Maybe...
Fair enough. I don't particularly feel like dying
and yet you won't let me die first.
Hey, Chuganov, on a serious note, if we do make it out of here...
Is this really the time to be... All right, fine.
Am I hearing things? There it is again. But I don't understand.
Should we open...
Is this it? If the last few days of whatever lies beyond...
Hey everyone, I'm back.
How are you doing?
Much better, thanks. Whew, it is so good to have you guys here. Let me see. Tonya and Vodyanitsa are missing, which means... Vodyanitsa died last night. And then you discovered that Tonya was the other dead person.
Not Tonya. Patashka.
First, tell us how you made it back here. Given the...
You're right. The thing that got me back safely was... a song. I heard someone singing. After walking into the snowstorm, my mind grew hazy. I don't know how long I walked through the storm before my mind completely slipped away. Then, suddenly, I heard the sound of singing. The voice instantly brought me back to my senses, and I regained consciousness. So I followed the voice, searching for the source of the singing. I searched and searched, until finally, just a few moments...
I've actually never performed this song in the theater before, because it has more of a ceremonial purpose for our people. It's not meant for this. It means something like, "May those we have lost watch over us."
That must have been Vodyanitsa's Requiem. Who knew it actually worked?
That song is meant to guide the souls...
Huh. No kidding. Seemed like when I first stepped out of the theater, I was still quite lucid. My memory of it is still pretty intact. I remember the outside world being completely different than what I'd expected. It was like this was a world. I don't know how else to describe it, except to say that. And as for the Requiem, if I was guided here, but I didn't experience a clear.
You don't seem any different to me either. In fact, this is something I've both Shram and Patoshka.
This raises a truly terrible thought. Is that really what... Mitya's soul was summoned back by the Requiem, confirming that he is indeed already... Of course, if even the long-deceased like Mr. Shram can blend in with us undetected, then maybe we've all been dead from the very start. And all of us are now souls wandering...
Yes. I think that this is...
What did you say?
You heard me. We died in the theater. All of us did. But due to an obstruction in the theater's ley lines, our souls are trapped here. While an endless... It's ironic, really. All that time, we were working so hard to figure out who the deceased among us were, when the truth was, we were all deceased. Do you remember that note, "Death is near"? Seems like we misunderstood what it meant after all. Death was nearer than we wanted to think all along. The note simply meant that
So all our attempts to survive are...
Hard to say. At the very least, we helped 2 lost souls find clarity. The presence of those 2 is probably what caused...
If what you're saying is true, doesn't... no wonder. This afternoon, when I was moving Vodyanitsa's body, I noticed that the other bodies in the room hadn't decayed one bit after all these days.
That's further proof that those aren't physical bodies at all, but merely our shells here in the afterlife.
Am I really dead? This doesn't feel real. No, that's impossible. This can...
I still find it hard to believe that all of us are dead. How exactly did we die in the real world? None of us have any memories of dying, right?
Not even knowing how we died is preposterous. Good grief! Surely there
Exactly. It's hard to rest in peace when you don't even know how you died. It gave me lots to think about as I strode out into the snowstorm. I racked my brains trying to remember the cause of my death. The exact moment Wait. Hold on. Right before I lost consciousness, I think I saw something. I can't remember. And I think I lost my notebook and pen.
Mitya, your hand. Is that blood on your fingers?
Huh? You're right. There's blood on the fingertips of my right hand. Looks like it's already dried. When did that happen? What the... I guess... this was what I saw. I must have desperately drawn it in my own blood. What's wrong? Do you recognize the symbol?
It's... Renova. Alosha, do you still remember that Snezhnayan folktale you told me about? It was about the Grim Reaper. When someone's about to die, he appears as an incarnate, and as soon as you recognize his face, your life is...
I heard a similar tale when I was little. You think the Grim Reaper...
That's right. In which case, death is near could also mean that the Grim Reaper is here disguised in a familiar...
Death, the deceased, and the Grim... When I first saw this note, I thought it contradicted...
So the Grim Reaper deliberately...
By that logic, the one person most likely to be the Grim Reaper... The Reaper is right... No doubt about it. Looking back at how everyone has acted over the past few days, Alosha is most likely the Grim... Is it you, Alosha? You were the first to
So? Surely you can't what if someone else found the investigation?
There's no denying it.
That's not all. I've also noticed that although on the surface, Valeri, looking back now, even though you didn't say much, you were always subtly guided.
What do you mean?
You were the one who emphasized how dangerous it was outside and insisted we all stay here. It was also you who suggested that we all sleep in the same place. And earlier today, you tried to convince Patashka to stay. I don't understand why, but it was out of character.
So, you didn't understand my intentions, and now you're assuming the worst.
He still won't admit it. Fine.
The biggest question I have right now...
That's right. This was right at the start. Before any victims had even emerged, Alosha was switched with the ruler. When all this began, right after the performance ended and the snowstorm began to pick up, no one suspected. It wasn't until we discovered the bodies the morning after, but it's clear now that the oddities actually started
Right. So Mr. Dimov was the first victim, not Sobolova and Torgov.
And if we pinpoint that moment as the beginning of this incident, Alosha, you are the only person who walked into the snowstorm and came back without the help of Vodyanitsa.
More precisely, Alosha never came back at all. The one who came back?
Not bad.
Alosha?
You're the Grim Reaper?
I am no such tired cliché. Mortals should address me as the ruler of death. Before being wiped out for good.
I heard you can ferry souls. Those deaths each night. Were they your
Your initial conclusion was correct. Due to the existence of the two deceased, every night they devoured an equal number of souls. Here, take a look.
What are you doing?
That takes care of today's two. Don't get so worked up. You are already dead, and your souls must be—
I know we're already dead. You murdered us, didn't you?
Murdered? No. Murder is when mortals usurp my authority. Death is my jurisdiction. If I require someone to die, you simply met the criteria.
I know about the curse. You cursed us?
So often, humans pray to me, begging to know when their death will come, and what form it will take. But few people ask why.
So you're not gonna tell us the truth?
Hold your tongue. Those angels from—
Work? So trapping us here, making us watch our—
You clearly have a lot of questions. Fine. After the physical body dies, the soul must return to the Leyline. My work encompasses— You must also be rather familiar with Natlan's Night Kingdom, I presume? It was I who supported the creation of the Night Kingdom. It provided a convenient means of guiding the souls of Natlan. Here, too, the ley lines connected to the theater underwent some modifications, but this actually hindered their ability to— This effect manifested its— But if souls who die, then they will remain forever.
So if you don't resolve this matter soon—
Mitya sharp. This must be what Renova was worried might happen, and the reason she got involved. But if you have the authority to guide souls, why didn't you just show yourself and get it over with? Why hide among us in the form of a—
You seek to understand the mind of a god. This is a theater, and I decided I wanted to watch a show about death. I found myself getting quite immersed. I suppose the entertainment you provided makes up for all the trouble you've caused me by being so defiant in the face of death. There. Are you happy with my answer?
Can't say I am.
Really? But it fits the stereotype.
Just moments ago, you were complaining about how work is work. I get it.
That's a rather unique due to the obstruction, revealing my identity too soon. Then there was the issue of the two lost souls you called the—
That's what I don't understand. If all of us were souls of the dead,
What made their presence among us special?
For centuries, they have refused to return to the ley lines, exploiting the issues created by the Angel. Centuries of obsession accumulated during... It reached the point where I could only then, with my guidance...
I vaguely remember seeing Patashka, but in the most terrifying form. Was that in a dream?
I see your dreams brought you many revelations. So you see, death anyway, giving psychological counseling to... That is more of an angel's role. It was something... Meanwhile, of course, as both issues slowly... And, of course, well,
Sounds like you had it all figured out, Grim Reaper. I just did the math. You said there's a...
That much is obvious.
It's time to review this whole... Looking back now, none of us had the faintest idea at the time. From the moment that staff member named Dimov walked into the snowstorm, the incident had already begun. No, let me go over this again. Alosha was the second to walk during this process. During our first night in the theater, everyone was caught up in the novelty of it all. No one could have expected there would be victims the very next morning. Despite all the confusion, and with the help of hindsight, we finally began to realize that something was amiss with the snowstorm. The ley lines devoured Torgov and Sobolova on the first night. Odette and I spoke a lot that night. 3 people were on watch, but in the morning, we discovered that someone had fallen victim all the same. The deaths of Kulish and Rampana caused everyone to stop suspecting Lelik. Unexplainable phenomena occurred one after another. Later, we discovered that there seemed to be an extra person among us, and subsequently discovered the existence of the deceased. Mr. Schramm realized he was the He thought it was all... A lot happened today. The fact that there was more than one deceased seemed to bring us back to square one. Odette revealed some information she had been keeping to herself. Vodyanitsa was swallowed by the ley lines in her sleep. Although Mitya did indeed, the void in the ley line. As it happened, Patashka filled the void left by Mitya, the girl I thought was child. Come to think of it, and Renova, unaware that Mitya would... Looking back, No one could have expected anyone who walked into the snowstorm to return. But just after nightfall, Mitya returned, bringing crucial information with him. Various truths began to surface, including that all of us were already dead, and that the ruler of death was here among us. Then, after revealing her true form, Renova callously claimed 2 souls. In fact, everyone was already dead by now. Only... That covers everything. It's all...
Your work isn't finished here yet, is it? The Traveler and I...
The Water Imp's song threw things off. The ley lines have already anchored you.
So the reunion in the night that Vodyanitsa mentioned. I suppose that was...
That just leaves you, Traveler. My power only allows me to temporarily separate your soul from your body. And your soul is firmly anchored to your body by your will. For a descender like you, who is not bound by Tevat's rules. Your death can only be brought through the most violent of means, such as directly destroying either your body or soul. I have no interest in involving myself with descenders. For now.
One last question then. All our struggles and
Death abides no reason. Besides, to me, it is nothing more than a...
Grim Reaper, you really know how to get on my nerves.
I'm not here to ingratiate myself with you. I kill merely because your deaths are necessary.
Oh, you've made that quite clear. But humans don't take well to being scorned. Not even by the gods.
This is futile. You must know that you are powerless against me in my own domain. I suggest that you save your strength.
For what? Maybe we can't change anything. But if nothing else, we can at least teach you to have some respect for the dead.
Audacious.
How are you holding up, Odette?
What happened to me?
How much do you remember?
What do you mean? Is the performance over?
Has Odette already forgotten? Mitya?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't you remember anything?
Yeah, I remember now, comrade. Looks like we guessed right. Just like me when Odette found me at the Armory Palace. For some reason, everyone killed by the Ruler of Death eventually came back to life, just with one catch. They forgot what happened while they were dead.
Odette and the others have already forgotten everything. Why were you able to remember this time?
Could this be the reason? You said this is the Ruler of Death's symbol, right?
I don't see anything there.
You don't? Huh. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I carved this into my hand in the afterlife. Does that mean I carved this symbol into my soul? What an unsettling thought. What about you, though? The Ruler of Death mentioned that you're a descender? Is that why you can remember?
A full explanation would get complicated very quickly.
Well then, now that it's all over, let's figure out what we've learned. The first thing I notice is that everything here is precisely as we left it, right before our deaths. This confirms that time passes differently.
They say that right before death, time slows down, and your whole life flashes before your eyes.
That must be how you know you have one foot in the afterlife by that point. Anyway, clearly the few days we spent in the afterlife probably only amounted to a few short minutes. This also aligns with previous reports of widespread temporary memory loss among the Armory Palace personnel. Now it seems likely that those were all brief deaths caused by the Grim Reaper. To those unaware of the truth, dying and coming back to life must feel similar to a short bout of catatonia. This leaves me with a couple big questions. What are the conditions that trigger this so-called curse of death? And why are we resurrected?
If nothing else, I think it shows that killing us wasn't her ultimate goal.
Right. This time only got complicated because of the situation with the theater's ley lines. Come to think of it, wasn't I about to note something down before I died? I can't remember what it was, but I think it was something related. Sorry, Traveler. I'll catch up with you again later. Right now, I have to make a trip back.
Sir, if I may, no one of your description has ever shown up in my investigations into Mr. Mitya's friends. Yet, you two seem very familiar with each other. Could you perhaps tell me where he was in such a rush to get to? And, by the way, have we ever crossed paths? Forgive the presumptuousness, but...
I can explain everything. Could you help me gather everyone in the theater in one place?
So, Chuganov really is going to shut down the factory. I guess this theater incident actually did us some... So, you said I promised to take you to the Armory Palace while we were in the afterlife, yes? I believe you. I agreed.
I'm finally back, even though a long time has passed from my perspective. As far as Paimon's concerned, I should keep my emotions in check when I see Paimon again, or it'll seem weird.
Wait. The atmosphere here feels off. Shh. Stay quiet.
Have we still not been able to notify Child yet? We need new orders. What if that person comes back again? I'm so sorry.
Tell me, what happened?
It was the Jester. He came here in person and escorted Miss Paimon away. He's the director of the Fatui. His authority supersedes all others and cannot be questioned.
How long ago did he leave? And what was Paimon's status?
It was about an hour ago. Miss Paimon was fast asleep at the time. The Jester simply walked off with her as if...
Do you know where they went?
The Armory Palace, most likely. Lord, I'm surprised he came in person.
Then lead the way, Odette.
Okay, let's go. It's just up ahead. Quick, let's get—
No, I'll go alone. You know I'm planning to force my way in. You're with the Fatui, so you should—
I was hardly planning on taking you through the official channels anyway. I'm here to force— I may be a Fatus, but I'm also Lelik. Enemy. Paimon's safety is paramount right now. With me around, you'll have an extra pair of hands.
If you say so.
Let's go. There's—
Hey, who are you? This part of the Armory Palace is under restricted access. What do you think you're doing?
No questions, please. We're short on time.
I'll make short work of it.
Fear the coming storm. Where are you?
Do you have a pass? Where are you coming from? So, you're intruders, huh? Then don't blame me for what happens next!
Heaven's will, made mine. Together, pot of death. Take a break.
Too long.
The Armory Palace is hidden this deep in? This place is much bigger than I imagined.
They're conducting top-secret research, after all. The deeper it's hidden, the better, is standard Fatui logic.
The style doesn't really look like the Fatui's handiwork, though.
They must have requisitioned some structures from a past civilization.
Intruders! Stay alert!
Fine.
Back to it.
Let's test my hypothesis.
Intruders? Don't come any closer! Just what are you guys trying to do here?
Make short work of your skull!
I think not. Let's begin. Waltz of the snowflakes. Our little secret. Come on, keep up.
Mission over your skull! Couldn't! Fix it.
Be gone. Pirouette. A spot of tea time entertainment.
No one interferes with a jester's work! Looks like no one's guarding this place.
There's something off about that decoration over there. Look out!
Let's deal with these before we move on.
Witness the snow swan's grace. Shadow me. How tiresome. The researchers here probably don't know that we're uninvited guests. Let's try not to hurt them.
What's the big star from the theater doing here?
That's Miss Odette. She's a member of the Fatui. Don't tell me you didn't.
Was the whole reason for Project Stuja to support the research here at the Armory Palace? Just what are the Fatui and the Tsaritsa planning?
Whoa! Who are you? Never seen you around here before.
Looks like there's no way through here.
Maybe using the power of this prism could help?
I think I see some images.
It's the prism's power at play, causing images of the past to reappear, albeit only as illusions.
Paimon. And the Jester. Is this another scene from the past?
Yes. It looks quite old, though. I don't think it happened in the recent past.
What's going on here? What happened?
The source seems to be the Armory Palace. They must have started some large-scale experiment.
Wait, what if this has something to do with Paimon? We need to hurry!
We're almost there. The Armory Palace is just up ahead.
Paimon, please be okay.
Together. Pirouette.
Mission! One down! Mission!
Come on, keep up! Such defiance. I live within you.
Here, boy!
Let's begin. Waltz of the snowflakes.
What's going on? Wait, it's the curse of death. No, no, not now! Why is the curse of death striking again already? Odette! Is this the afterlife again? I need to find a way back to reality. Is that Odette's... Odette? No signs of life. But past experience says that she should be resurrected before... Did Odette intentionally use her core Ignis to guide my soul? Thank you, Odette. But I'm sorry. Sure enough, everyone here has been affected by the curse. Paimon! Paimon! No, wait. Paimon probably didn't escape Renova's curse either. She won't be able to respond to me right now. I'll have to find her myself. Mitya! Is this the laboratory he works in? What happened here to trigger the curse of death again so soon? I'll have to ask him when he wakes up. Finding Paimon has to take priority now. Found her! Paimon really is here!
You don't learn, do you? You've already been involved in one mass death, and now you show up at the scene of another. This might have passed for a coincidence the first time, but a second time? Am I to assume you are intentionally interfering in Snezhnaya's affairs? Judging by your expression, it seems that you understand little of what is going on here. In that case, a word to the wise. Do not interfere in Snezhnaya's affairs. A civilization that fails to learn its lesson constantly depletes its own worth. It will one day lose any reason for its existence. And as a descender, you are perfectly suited to be the lifeline to which a dying civilization might desperately cling.
No advice needed. I'll make my own judgments.
Suit yourself. When the day of reckoning arrives, not even a descender can hope to escape unscathed. The time for resurrection fast approaches. The mortals here are not yet worthy to behold my form. So that will be all for today. That thing is coming with me. You awoke sooner than I thought. The curse of immortality is stubborn, unable to enter the ley lines, yet not content to remain a spirit.
Ruler of death, what do you want?
You perplex me. Both you and you. That thing may be a creation of Celestia, but it possesses none of Celestia's power, let alone authority. Your obsession with it baffles me. No matter, the resurrection will soon begin. It's worthless anyway. I'll reclaim it next time.
Hey, who says there will be a next time? I missed you, Paimon.
What are you talking about? We haven't even been apart for...
It was... different this time. You seem to be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, Paimon's back in tip-top condition. The Jester and that guy...
So, Mitya helped too?
Apologies for leaving in such a hurry at the theater earlier. I was in a rush to verify some theories. Rest assured that your companion is perfectly safe. We reversed the effects that the experimental energy had on her. The Jester specifically instructed me to do so.
I suppose this is our first official meeting, Traveler. I could not let Paimon suffer in her condition for a moment longer. And so I simply...
But why would a big shot like you care about what happens to Paimon?
As I said when you first arrived in Snezhnaya, we once spent some time together. In the
Oh yeah! You did mention that! Yeah, Paimon did think you...
I'm afraid the reminiscing will have to wait. Mitya, let us continue with the report.
The good news is, my hypothesis regarding the Ruler of Death has been verified. As for the bad news, I recommend we suspend the experiments and Project Mistleton until further notice.
I will trust your judgment.
Wait, what are you guys talking about? You want to get rid of Renova? Like, how? By killing her?
By whatever means necessary, so long as it removes the threat she poses to us. Until then, everything we do after what just happened, I've ascertained Renova's goal. Or rather, the trigger condition for the Curse of Death.
Okay, let's hear it.
What she's doing is blocking Snezhnaya's technological progress, preventing us from possessing any means with which to threaten the heavenly principles.
Just like the little lapdog she is.
So, any ideas, research, or experiments that lead to technological progress can trigger the curse. Just now, for instance, I was set to launch a final phase energy experiment ahead of... As expected, though, the moment the all that effort, not to mention...
Does that mean something similar happened when we were at the theater?
That's right. During the performance, I thought of an important breakthrough regarding the experiment, and wound up dragging everyone into this. So the nature of the curse seems to be something like... when moments of technological progress occur... Of course, that meant the curse was normally limited to the Armory Palace, since outsiders are forbidden from entering until Odette came along. I believe she was the first witness. The Curse of Death was tricked...
But you mentioned something something about a final stage experiment.
That's right. Even with the gods locking certain key components out of reach, but as I'm sure Renova anticipated.
You mean the experiment you were—
Yes, we were at a critical, but now, after all, as long as Renova's curse of—
And with Project Stuzha having been in effect all this time, at our nation's current strength, repeated trial and error is simply unsustainable. Only by eliminating Renova first will it be possible to continue advancing.
But she's the ruler of death! She can just kill whoever she wants, right? That's gotta be—
We'll see. But one thing's for sure. She definitely can't just do whatever she wants.
You're saying—
Wouldn't it be easier to just kill all of us researchers for good? Why resurrect us over and over again? Why let us advance our technology?
So, you're saying—
Exactly. And
Regardless, the ruler of death has always been an obstacle we must overcome. Indeed, we must face life. Our goal is
the Fatui.
For a long time, I've had a vague suspicion the Fatui, but hearing the Jester admit, what kind of road will that lead?
In that case... Lord Jester, I would like to request some leave. I'd like some time to organize my thoughts and go over the data.
Granted. Get some rest. Put the experiment out of your mind. While there is yet time, allow me to offer you my hospitality, honored guest of us.
I remember hearing the term Mistleton from Columbina.
Yeah, Paimon wanted to ask about that when the name came up just now. What is it? Paimon's heard of Project Stuzha, but not this one.
As you know, Project Stuzha is a series of measures enacted to consolidate our nation's resources, the greater purpose of which is to serve Project Mistleton. Many of the things you have encountered thus far are essentially for the advancement of that. This includes the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau in Notri. Researching
And that's a weapon built for the final battle against—
Huh? How did you know—
I was given some intel, and I made some deductions.
Wait. You must mean that thing over there.
Kuvaki alone will not break through Celestia's defenses, let alone challenge the heavenly principle. The heavenly principles are no doubt accustomed to combating the power of the light. For now, therefore, you could say that by reverse engineering the stellar linchpins to extract the energy within,
The Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau, Project Stuzha, and the new energy experiments. And it looks like your plan is almost complete. No!
Her Majesty the Tsaritsa has embarked upon an expedition to vanquish a monster.
Seems like the powers that be in Snezhnaya don't intend to hold my past conflicts with—
The Harbingers have been granted significant autonomy in retrieving the Gnosis. But by the same token, they do not—
You read my mind.
Speaking of the Gnosis, Paimon's been dying to ask this question since forever. What exactly does
The Gnosis will undoubtedly serve as a key bargaining chip when she confronts the heavenly principles. Beyond that,
What do you mean? Not sure. Don't you?
Taking on the heavenly principles is something most people wouldn't even entertain in their wildest fantasy.
into that today, civilization is nothing. Our civilization may very well be destroyed in the struggle, but as things stand, only by changing the state of affairs. Otherwise, the fate of the—
Accepting potential—
Furthermore,
Huh? All of them?
Then the birth of the Hilly Churls, the rules of Natlan's Ode of Resurrection. Those are curses too? Farina's long life seems to stem from a curse placed on her by Focalor as well.
yes, even a god's love for humanity is a curse, the heavenly principles.
What?
The Tsaritsa has always had ample reason to hate the heavenly. If she can seize their authority, she will reconstruct the entire world, and when that time comes, humanity will be completely. Look forward to it. It will be, though the ordinary people of Snezhnaya may not understand these details. In this frigid land, we all believe that standing and
Paimon really doesn't remember.
Allow me to explain. The reason is because she comes from Celestia herself.
Paimon? A creation of Celestia?
Oh, right. I was blinded by anger earlier, but thinking back on it, Renova also said that Paimon is a creation of Celestia. But she lacked—
As you know, the lunar fragments in Nodcry were pulled, but the first application of I used this technology. I presented her to the Paimon then took up temporary residence in my palace until, of course, the arrival of the Cataclysm.
Wait, Paimon's a little confused. You're talking about things that happened in Conria 500 years ago. But Paimon doesn't remember any of that. Falling from the sky.
Having lived through the Cataclysm, perhaps you too were burdened with some manner of curse.
But it's not just her memories from Conria. Paimon doesn't even know how she spent the last 500 years. She only has memories from the past few years. No matter how hard she tries to remember. What was Paimon like back in Conria?
Unfortunately, when you arrived in Conria, during the time you lived in Conria, your personality was no different from how it is now.
Ah, man! Paimon, even though Paimon lost her memories, she's—
On the contrary. But now, as I see it—
noted. But, Traveler? Even though you know Paimon's some creation of oh, phew!
I remember hearing the
Yeah!
As you know, many of the things you have— This includes—
And that's a weapon.
Huh?
I was given some intel.
Wait!
Kuvaki Alo, the heavenly print. For now, you could say that by reverse engineering the stellar linchpins to extract the energy with—
The Kuvaki experimental and it looks—
Thank you for telling—
Given the circumstances—
Ally?
To advance project—
That's right.
Against an opponent.
You're going to challenge the ruler of death? Thank you.
The Tsaritsa will return in triumph in short order, and the Fatui shall hold internal—
Got it.
Of course, Paimon.
Certainly you—
Whoa!
While the technology is not yet—
Oh.
Paimon? You're okay.
Long story short?
That's right. So, I returned the way I came, and
It was thanks to you that my soul found its way back to my body, so—
Huh. That actually worked? Really, you should be— Anyway, and now—
Ah, Director Chuganov, you're back. We just received notice that Project Stuzha has been suspended. So this is the preliminary plan. Our calculations indicate that the factory's profits will increase—
That won't be necessary. Leave the energy for those who need it. Whether they start preparing to—
am I hearing—
I just— Iskra.
Dear esteemed members of the Rokat, considering that Lelik did what they did for the benefit of the people, Lelik will be suspended. The purpose of this notice is to remind everyone once again, even with Project Stuzha, we act only for the—
We act only for the greater glory and solidarity of our nation.
You mean for us?
Just thinking out, I've never seen this.
I never once thought I'd come here. But I understand everything now, Rosaline.
I've seen Spirit Seeker performed many times, including by your mother.
Why do you bring that up all of a sudden?
Even though the choreography is always identical, every dancer finds a way to make it her own.
So you actually want to talk to me about ballet?
I just think it would be a pity if the dance was lost to history. She didn't teach it to you, did she?
That was an unusually subtle taunt for you.
We embraced one another on the snow-swept plains, melting the ruthlessness of time. But when our bodies, in pieces, are cast to the winds, what of our love will remain behind?
Don't tell me you can't sing.
Shush. I understand her hatred. The Fatui robbed her of the life she should have had. I never opposed her dancing. Yet still I became an enemy of her ballet. I'll just keep my distance. Many despise me. I'm used to it.
You're certainly not one to shy away from confrontation. But children, they need a different approach.
I'm hardly the most maternal figure.
Yet, she is a child. In my experience, while a father commands authority, he must still yield to love. You should tell her what you think about her dancing. Odette will soon take the stage at the Koralyevsky Theater. This could be your chance.
Geonosis secured. It went smoothly. I'll be there. Have them send me an invitation.
Sadly, things didn't work out. Her final words are inside that block of ice.
This? Aren't these for monitoring her subordinates?
Not yours. This one isn't her witch's flame, but my two worlds' flames. The two worlds' flames can burn away memories. It was my parting gift to Rosaline.
If all goes to plan, she and I will both live to see the Tsaritsa succeed. I believe she'll find peace. But if anything happens to me, she needn't follow in my footsteps. The cryo-energy will fade away in time. Then the two worlds' flames will burn away all memories of the Fatui. She'll be free to dance. She deserves this.
I will handle the aftermath. The choice is yours, child.
Paimon Kate? Like, who cares if Paimon's a creation of Celestia? She's probably not anyone that important. Probably just the fairy of food and fun or something. And like you said, this doesn't have to change anything between us. You're not
You've spent the last few days lying in bed and stuffing your face. I didn't think you'd be able to fly.
Says who? Paimon's as agile as ever. They don't call her White Floaty for nothing. Paimon originally wanted to check out... Wait! They've got light novels from Yai Publishing House here, too! Huh? And this is Paimon's favorite mystery story from Fontaine! Wow! They got it! The local Snezhnaya books look pretty interesting, too, but... Also...
I thought you were in the mood for...
Paimon can read while she flies! Hey! Look at these two dolls! Which do you...
Oh, I thought we were only getting...
There you are. Thanks.
Paimon will grab this! Huh? Huh? How many layers does this thing have? A whole bunch of people are gathered over by the plaza!
I know that voice.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Let me introduce you. This is my little sister, Tonya.
Hello, Tonya!
Hello, hello!
Hey now.
So she's the real Tonya.
She said you two didn't manage to meet up at the theater. She waited ages for me, and when I didn't show, she got a little worried and went outside.
I know, right? He didn't bother to say a word to me. I searched up...
I've been rushed off my feet.
Well,
I'm sorry, Tonya.
Although the mix-up led to a series of misunderstandings, it's probably for the best that the real Tonya didn't get... Besides, it's obvious that Tartaglia isn't usually one to break a promise. He only gave it...
No, it's fine.
The best is...
Huh? What?
Hey, look!